So this video is addressing a wide number of things. People saying, how do I build more muscle? How do I get stronger? How do I get leaner? How do I get healthier? All this sorts of things. The bottom line with all of this is progression. Progression is the name of the game. If you seek progression and you get progression towards the root cause of whatever you're asking for, you'll get closer to it. You'll get more muscle, you get more strength, you get more things. So then of course people are like, well, how do I progress? Here's the tricky part. I don't know. I really don't know what the best course of action for you as far as progression is. And chances are neither does anyone else to any accurate description. And the reason is because we all have our own progressive path we're following along. We're all in different situations. We all have different lifestyles. Some of us have long working hours. Some of us have years of experience. Some of us are just starting out. Some of us have stronger triceps. Some of us are stronger in the chest. You know, I really don't know. There's 1,000,001 ways that you can possibly progress your push-ups. And if I tell you, keep your elbows in more, keep your core tighter, try and breathe smoother, I'm just guessing. I'm guessing. They're probably pretty good guesses, and I'm basing my guesses off of what I usually see and experience, but like I said, I'm just guessing. I don't know. You are in the best position to figure out what is better for you for your next step. Here at the Red Delta Project, we're big believers that you should be your own expert in your life. And guys like me, we're just advisors. We chime in once in a while with an idea or two. But ultimately, you're the one who's calling the shots. And because you're the one who's living your life, you're in the best position to figure out what your next step is. And that's the beautiful thing about progression is if you look for it, you will find it. Okay, don't rely on me, don't rely on a book or anybody else to tell you what to do. Okay, you are exploring unknown territory, my friend. You're going into uncharted waters. I don't know what the best thing to do. Things like convict conditioning with the 10 steps and everything, these are like a general roadmap. They're a template on how to progress, but they're like mile markers. Every one of the 10 steps is kind of like, okay, get to this point. The space between, you know, step 2 and step 3 may have many little tiny steps in between, may have lots of little discoveries like, oh, hey, if I keep my shoulders back, that makes things a little stronger. Oh, maybe I need to engage my chest a little bit more. That makes things better. But there's no way Paul Way could put that all in his book. I mean, every step would be a book in itself, and he'd still be scratching the surface because, again, he'd be kind of guessing on the details. So the question you must always ask yourself is, what is your next step? How do you do your push-ups, your diet, your sleep pattern, everything? How do you do it just a little tiny bit better? Through finding that, you're like, well, I could probably do X, Y, and Z. Good. Go with that, run with that, and you'll be off to the races towards what you want. Questions below. Be fit, live free.